We're going to take a look at what is trending now. And before we get into these stories, we have to talk about this. Because Linda, was it 4:30? You put some ice in here, filled this up?
Yeah, it's about 4:45. We started a science experiment, a cup full of ice to kind of cool us down on the set. And
yes, because the AC
all
is
took a
not
wager
working.
as to when it would melt into a glass of ice water. I'm sorry, a glass of water.
Yes.
Ice would
You said about 20 minutes. I said at the top of the 6. And then you said 6:30.
6:30.
And 6:30 on the
Here
dot,
we are.
there isn't a drop of ice. Well, there's not a drop. There are no ice cubes.
No fragments.
The ice
of
has turned back into.
Leave it to the scientists.
So I guess we have to pay up.
Here you go.
Up? Oh, $1.
Take my wallet.
The whole Whoa!
Oh, sorry, I forgot the watch.
You always
Take
have to
the
one up
watch.
me.
You know how many
Take the
secrets
watch.
are on this phone? This thing's worth its
Here.
weight in
Don't
gold.
swipe.
The prompter.
Oh my
Not
God.
swipe.
See what we do now.
I'm gonna have a rummage sale on the side of the road with these items. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I guess we need that.
Yeah, we need
Okay,
the
you
prompter,
that for the
sorry.
prompter.
All right.
Well, it's common to find dough at a pizza restaurant, but this dough was unexpected. A customer at Alfredo's Pizza Cafe in Scranton, Pennsylvania, left $3,000 tip
Ooh.
for a waitress on a $13 bill.
That's more than you got, Andrew.
Whoa.
That's true. That customer, Eric Smith, who leaves generous gratuities as part of a social media trend called Tips for Jesus, Lambert says she still can't believe it and hopes to pay it forward.
Oh, pay it forward. Look at
Yeah.
that. I like how you did that.
Tips for Jesus. I love that.
Tips for Jesus.
Tips for Andrew.
Right. Fortunate milestone for an animal center in New York City this week. Why do I get all the puns? This is little Zanzibar. He's a 10-week-old tabby and is kitten number 10,000 that has been cared for through the ASPCA Kitten Nursery.
Wow.
This center is the city's first and largest that's dedicated to the care and treatment of newborn kitties that are just too young to survive on their own. Ah, so sweet. The center was founded in 1966 and runs with the help of foster pet parents. Once the cats are old enough and feline good,
Oh my God.
they go up for adoption. Oh.
Feline good.
Wow. Wow. Anytime I hear ASPCA, all I think about is Sarah McLachlan.
I know, those awful commercials. Oh,
the arms
I have to
of
leave
an
the room.
angel.
I have to leave the room.
Oh, I do too. So emotional. Conservationists, by the way, they have great news for tortoise fans out there. The fantastic giant Galapagos tortoise has come back from extinction in the wild.
Oh, good.
For over a century, the tortoises were thought to have been extinct due to whalers eating them and selling their massive shells. Who would want to eat that?
And also, your job is a whaler.
Yeah.
So, like, stick to the job.
How does that work?
You have one job.
So in 2019, a research team found a female tortoise, and after tracing its genetics, they finally released this week that she is, in fact, a fantastic giant tortoise. Fantastic. There are now 13 different giant tortoises alive in the world. The scientists that found her say this gives new hope that they could bring the species completely back into the wild. So it sounds like they
give
need
you a
to get
long
busy.
script. Goodness.
Get moving.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
That's right.